This video was really a challenge to pull together because, first of all, it had broken down so badly after all the years, and it wouldn't even play in the beginning. The tape kept getting crimpled and crumpled up, and it wouldn't play at all. And I finally managed to get a little deeper into the video and get it to play, and was able to salvage the video that you see here. But the audio in a lot of places was completely messed up. It was super choppy and really difficult to understand. So I decided to just turn the volume down on everything in this video because it was pure chaos. This was Breanna's birthday party at Gymboree, and there's a lot of people in it that we didn't even know, and I chopped them out, and I chopped out stuff that I didn't think that you, Kensley, would care to see. So this video is just specially edited for you, and I'm just going to narrate through it. Okay, here you are playing on this little bridge, wavy bridge thing, and with Christopher, and that's Craig and your daddy shaking hands. You and Christopher were best buddies because you spent a lot of time together. They lived across the street from us, and we just became great friends with Debbie and Craig, and then they had their little baby Christopher, and then we had you. At this time they had another little baby, and he was there too. Debbie was probably over taking care of him. There you are on that little circle thing on the left, and that lady who's directing the party is setting it up to play music, and when the music stops, everybody's supposed to freeze. There you are jumping around down there, clapping your little hands, and wish that we didn't have to chop out the sound in this part because it was cute, but it just didn't. It was so annoying to even try to hear it because it was so choppy. And you can also hear about a million little conversations going on and kids screaming everywhere. So there's your dad. He was spending time with you there, trying to get you into the music, get you to start dancing, and you start to get into it there. There you start to get a little bit of movement. Then they froze right there. Then they started it back. And your dad was trying to get you to dance. This was tricky editing this video because so many different people were taking turns holding the camera, and different people were videoing different things, and you would not have wanted to see everything that was in this video. It was 27 minutes to start, and it's considerably shorter now. There you are, just a dancing. You're really getting into it then. Oh my goodness, there went Debbie in front. She did not like to be filmed, kind of like me, because she was a little on the plus side, like me. There's Dina and Breanna. It was Breanna's birthday party, so I was videoing a lot of it and trying to focus on her because it was her party. But I also just really wanted to film you, and you seem to be having a pretty good time at this point. I realized I couldn't put music into this video because I'm going to upload it to YouTube, and they would ban it because of whatever music I put in there as a copyright restriction. So it just has to be my narration. Okay, here your Aunt Debbie, not real aunt, but neighbor aunt, was helping you get on this little catapult thing. Don't know where your dad was. I think he was off listening to a Falcons championship playoff game. And they would bounce you 3 times and then launch you off. 1, 2, 3, and there you went. Woo! And you loved that. I know I was filming here because that's why Debbie had to do that for me. But you really liked it. You went it back and you wanted to do it again. You had a little pep in your step there. And you were ready to just climb up there on the end of it and do it again. And there's Breanna. It was her birthday party. It was her turn to do it. And you were just sort of bouncing around down there waiting till the time that you could get on there again. And you just looked so pitiful standing there waiting. And that lady in the black sweater there, I have no idea who she is, but she came along and helped that kid, and then she helped you to get to do it again. Woo! And you just loved that. The next activity was a little wedge thing. You had supposed to lay down on the top. There you go. You're on it right there. And you're supposed to roll down. You did a couple of rolls there. And then everybody clapped and woo! I'm telling you, the noise at this place is just, it was crazy. And your dad was back there to help you. And you were ready to go do it again. I guess he was making you wait for your turn, and you were standing there just watching, wanting to do it so bad. But you got another turn. It's coming up. There you go. But you only made one roll, and then you scooted yourself off the side there. But they clapped anyway, so you clapped too. And Daddy came around trying to get you out of the way. And then there was a lady standing inside that blue tube, and she would bend down, and the kids were supposed to throw bean bags up in there with her, and then she would make a loud noise and then pop back up. And there you are, and there I am. I changed places with your dad, and I was trying to help you get a bean bag and throw it up in there. That didn't last very long. And there I was trying to hide from the camera, and Keith just had to come around and get a video of me down there. I did not like to be on the video then, just like I don't now. And your dad was trying to get a picture of you with the regular camera. And we didn't have digital cameras back then, so you just had to snap a few pictures and hope that you got a good one. There was no way to look at it. It took the picture on film, and then you had to send the film off to be developed, and you didn't know if you got a good picture until you got the actual pictures back. There you were up inside that little tube. You were so cute. Look at you peeking out, and you smiled there at the end. And this was an activity like Ring Around the Rosies, and you were doing it by yourself there. Here comes your dad. I don't know where he had been. And he got in there and started to help you. Let's see, where are you? You're on the right there. Now you're around back, and you and your dad going around in the little circle, and then all fall down. Tell you what, these grown-ups were getting more of a workout than the kids. Up and down, and Daddy just pulled you right off your feet there. And he was helping Christopher there and you at the same time. That was so cute and sweet. Oh, just yank Kensley back down again. Let's see, then what did they do next? Oh, I remember this. They were rolling this big ball around, and there you are in the middle, just dancing around, and then you just sit down right in front of the ball. The lady couldn't roll it any further because you were just sitting there. I'm sure she told you to move. So you got up and just started dancing around again. There you go. Happy as can be. There you were in the back, in the corner, looking all dejected and alone. Just didn't know where to do or where to go or what to do. Wandering around. There comes Dad again. Now this was funny. I'm holding the parachute on the left there, and you were laying down with Breanna and her mama Dina, and they shook this little parachute, and you loved it. You kick your feet at it when it came up. There you were with your little pink boots on, and you just had so much fun with that. And they didn't do that for very long, and then they were like, okay, everybody up. And I don't think you wanted to quit because you just kept laying there. But you finally got up, and you do something very funny here in just a minute. It was so funny. You go meandering back there to the back corner, and you grab the parachute, and you are trying to pull the parachute back out. And there I came. I was like, oh no, baby, you can't pull that out. You were just trying to pull the parachute. I guess you wanted more parachute time, and I took it away from you. And you got so mad, you started crying. Then you went over to that little boy, and I thought you were going to punch him. You just looked so mad. You just looked like you were going to punch him. You were mad at me. Whew. You were just giving me the evil eye. And then you calmed down pretty quickly, but you wanted to pull that parachute back out and do it again. Whew. And I was burning up. Okay, time for cake. All the mommies were sitting down, I guess a couple of daddies too, and with their little kids and putting the little birthday hats on. You were over there on the left with me. There's Breanna sitting there. And that was Mackenzie on the other side of us. That you guys were the three amigos back then. Breanna and Mackenzie and Kensley. Mackenzie might have been the older one though, I don't remember. No, you were the youngest though. And I was trying to feed you cake, and you did not want me feeding you cake. You didn't want me to, you wanted to do it. So I finally just said, well, go ahead, do it. I'll let you do it. You were just, you didn't like that hat at all. And I think I just didn't have it on there real good either. I couldn't figure out how to get it. You wanted that hat off. And there it goes. You took it off. Now you're feeding yourself cake. There you are. You got pretty messy with it, I believe. I wanted to help you so bad, but you just did not want to be helped. This was at the age where you started to want to do everything yourself. I wish you were, there we go. I was about to say I wish it was zoomed in a little more. There you go, putting it in your mouth. So I had me a piece back there. I thought, well, guess I'll just have me a little bite of cake too. And so I did. You know I'm never going to pass up on cake. I must have been trying to get your dad to get the camera to get some pictures. We actually do have a picture of you and I right there eating cake like that. You're so cute. And it's almost over. I believe that's it. Nope, there's a little more. A little more cake eating. Now we're getting close to the end though. Yes, this is the last part. I have no idea. Somebody put your hat back on. I bet it wasn't me, because I don't think you wanted me to do it. You had cake all over you, boy. You were making a mess. I think your dad got the camera back at this point. And then we went over to Breanna's for a little while and opened some presents, but wasn't much video there. So that's all of this one.